Everybody knows the story of the three little pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'll let you in on a little secret. Nobody knows the real story. That's because nobody's ever heard my side of the story. Yeah, that's me, the wolf. Now, I might be kinda big, but I'm not really bad. I don't even know where this whole big bad wolf thing got started. I think it's an invention by the media. They just completely blew things out of proportion. Hey, I'm just a normal guy who happens to live in the same neighborhood with a bunch of pigs. So forget about whatever you heard before. This is how it really happened. A few weeks ago, I was in the kitchen making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. At the time, I had a terrible cold. When I realized I was completely out of sugar. Now you know as well as I do that you can't make a cake without sugar. I decided to go ask my neighbor if he could lend me some. And being the polite wolf that I am, I didn't want to just barge into someone else's house. So I said, "Yo, Mr. Pig, you around? Hello? Anybody home?" Still, nobody answered, not even a snort. Achoo! Didn't anybody ever teach these pigs some manners? So I yelled, "Yo, pig, what gives? I got a little something I want to talk to you about." "Get lost, wolf. I'm not gonna let you in. And don't bother me while I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin." Achoo! So I decided to go to the next pig's house. Now this guy, he was the oldest brother. He must have been the brains of the family because he made his house out of bricks. I didn't even have a chance to knock on his door. All I heard was, "Don't take another step closer, wolf." Hey, I didn't even know where the voice was coming from, But I said, "Whoa, man, take it easy. I just want to borrow a cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake." And do you know what that little porker said? "You think I care about your stupid grandmother?" Talk about impolite. He probably had a whole sack full of sugar, and he wouldn't even give me one little cup? What a pig! Achoo! And then the pig crossed the line. He went where no pig should ever go. He said, "Hey, Wolf, tell your granny that I hope she sits on a pin." Now, I'm usually a pretty calm guy, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, well, I might go a little crazy. You know what I mean? Well, when the cops drove up, of course I was trying to break down the pig's door. And the whole time I was huffing and puffing and making a huge scene. And the rest, as they say, is history. The media found out about the 2 pigs I had for dinner, and they figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting. So they jazzed up the story with all that huff and puff and blow your house down nonsense. And they made me the big bad wolf. That's it. That's the real story. I was a victim of the media, and the whole time I was just a nice wolf out there looking for a cup of sugar. Psst, yo, Stanley, you got that hole dug yet? My granny's still waiting on that birthday cake. Stanley. Stanley! Stanley!